Hello, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Michael Casey. I'm the Chief Content Officer at CoinDesk, and I'm very, very happy to be moderating this panel for you today. It's really going to be a fascinating topic covering a rich area of interest, one that is quite broad in its potential. The title is The Arrival of the Token Economy from Art to Real Estate. The session is hosted by the Forum's Affiliate Centre for the Fourth Industrial Revolution in the UAE. That centre was the first affiliate centre to join the C4IR network and has most recently been leading the work to develop and test the tokenization of digital assets, which is the topic today. So it's as I said, we have a great panel, a wide range of perspectives. I think you'll find that there's different angles on the token economy and the power of tokenization as a tool for all of these Fourth Industrial Revolution concepts. First of all, Minister Abdullah bin Tuk Al Mari, who is the Minister of Economy of the United Arab Emirates. Thank you very much, Minister, for joining us. And we have Harry Yeff, who is an artist and director of the New Media Artist and Director, he's an artist and director of Reaps 100 Studios and the co-founder of This and That. And Sheila Warren, Head of Blockchain and Data Policy at the World Economic Forum. And I'm going to make a little plug here. She's also my co-host of the Money Reimagined podcast that you can all catch once a week on Fridays. So thank you all very, very much for being here. I'm really excited about this. There's so much happening in this particular space. People are probably out there hearing about this NFT phenomenon, which is a new form of token that is catching the art world by excitement, but there's also a lot of other stuff happening in real estate and everything else in that. And then there's just this broader idea about the world of tokens, how they fit into the economy, and so forth. So without further ado, Minister Abdullah bin Tuk Al Mari, please, if you don't mind, talk to us about why the UAE is so interested in this space and why you've taken the initiatives you have to develop a strategy around tokens and tokenization.
Thank you, Michael. And before I start, I just want to say a few words for the World Economic Forum, and I'm pleased to be part as well of the Global Technology Governance Summit, and to discuss the ways of development of emerging technologies through the public-private collaboration. I would like to as well thank the Center for Fourth Industrial Revolution and the affiliates that works in many governments around the world, including the UAE. And today's session is taking place in a new era of humanity, which digitalization and information technology are the pivotal parts for everyone's life. We see this at a small scale, the tools we use to communicate, but more recently at a larger scale where digital business models are being adopted and successfully implemented in our economy. So going back, Michael, I think to the question is why are you looking to tokenization, investment as well as funding? Our priority is supporting inclusive economy and technology growth with the goal of doubling up the economy in the next decade. Today, the UAE's economy is about 1.5 trillion dirhams, and we want to double that to 3 trillion dirhams in the next 10 years, which means that we need to grow at a 6 to 7% GDP growth annually. To reach this goal of scale of technology advancement is important and more efficient and diverse means of capital allocation. In our digital age, tokenization complements the information-based technology as a decentralized way of capital allocation. Therefore, looking at tokenization of digital assets and digital financial instrument that marries the digital economy for a financial technology, that's a formula by itself. So when you look at that, it's a bit complicated at first glance, but it's important to understand that this is something that is aligns with the UAE's vision of encompassing a digital economy. So tokenization has three main functions: facilitating access to capital for issuers, facilitating access to investments for investors, and fractionalizations of assets. Given that numerous entities in the UAE, which play a pivotal role in the economy, have limited access to diverse means of funding, so therefore tokenization will have a key role, including those entities in financial markets, opening doors to investors who want to be in partnership with them. We at the Ministry of Economy have been studying together with the Center for Fourth Industrial Revolution in the UAE and Dubai International Financial Center and the Dubai Financial Service Authority, the deployment of a digital asset as an alternative source of financing for SMEs post-COVID recovery. Therefore, tokenization of SME debt and equity financing could provide investor exposure to SMEs as an asset class, while advancing efficiency, transparency, and liquidity. Private and smaller range investors as well, who traditionally might face challenges in investing in SMEs, will be able to provide funding in exchange for tokens. Other as well, issued tokens by SMEs and other entities can be listed and traded on emerging digital asset exchanges, such as trading securities or traditional exchanges. Pioneering the regional crypto exchange is in our agenda, and tokens issued by private entities will have roles to play in transforming the UAE economy and its dynamics. Namely, privately issued tokens can act as a store for value by linking the value of tokenomics of the currencies to the company's future cash flows. And the tokens can act as a medium exchange of allowing holders to use tokens to pay for company services while maintaining private database of consumer behavior. We have all that in writing, and we have all that in happening. And therefore, we have as well the first tokenization of assets regulation open for open consultancy, which ended a couple of months ago. We're putting the regulation now into gear, and we're ready and more fit to open our economy for tokenization.
Fantastic. Thank you for that summary there. That's it certainly, I think, lays out a broader discussion about the economic opportunities that arise from the tokenization of assets. Harry F., the conversation around that, is one that's been going for a while. We've had the ICO boom back in 2017, and the minister talked about tokenization and sort of token economics as being a key factor. That was the big conversation right there. I don't think people foresaw, though, as that was happening, that bubble kind of